Well, here we are. It is October 25th, and I don't know what's going on. So, Vrabel yesterday said that we're going to see both. We're going to see both guys, and meaning Malik Willis and Will Levis. We're going to see them both on Sunday. And everybody was freaking out, understandably so, because that would be ridiculous. I do not believe in two quarterback systems at all. I think it's a complete waste of time. I love the old saying, if you have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterback. I do not want people alternating series like we did in the preseason. It was stupid then, and it's stupid now. But there was, of course, the contingent of people who believed he's probably lying. Vrabel probably lying. And then the report by Ian Rappaport came out today that indeed it will be Will Levis, who seems to be the guy that most people want to start. Will Levis is going to start. That's what's going to happen. And then Vrabel came out today and doubled down. Was like, no, we're alternating series. Maybe every 2 series. We're playing them both. Like, doubled down on it, and I still don't think that's going to happen. My gut feeling is Will Levis is going to start and play most of the time, and they'll probably have certain wildcat type stuff for Malik to come in and do. I have made it clear on my podcast, the Two Tone Talk podcast, which I have new episodes every Monday and Friday. We talk about the Titans, we talk about the NFL. There's a link to that in the video description and in the pinned comment below. So go check that out. I'm about to pass 500 subscribers over there. But I've made it clear. I want Will Levis to start. At this point in the year, you're 2-4. Your starting quarterback's hurt. Season has not gone as you would have hoped. Doesn't appear the team is as good as they've been. And we're on the verge of just totally looking to the future. Kevin Byard traded. Rumors of other guys being traded before the deadline, which is less than a week away. I see no need. You got to pick a path and go with it. If you're looking to the rebuild, you got to look to the rebuild. If you're trying to be competitive, 2-4, it's kind of a mountain to climb, but whatever. But we're sending mixed signals right now. Because on one hand, we're trading guys like Kevin Byard, but on the other hand, we're saying as soon as Ryan Tannehill's healthy, he's back in. And I don't understand what the purpose of that is. We're either looking to the future or we're not. We're either looking to the offseason with, all of the cap space we're going to have and presumably draft pick on the higher side of things. Like, we're either looking to that or we're not. I want to see Will Levis in the game. I want to see Will Levis because you traded up in the second round to get him. I want to see him in the game. I want to see him getting the start, and I want to see him getting majority of the snaps, if not all, because we haven't really seen much of him at all. Some of that, he dealt with some injuries. He's been inactive most weeks. I don't think it's all been due to injury. I think it's just he hasn't been active. But it's time. It's time to see what you've got. I know with the other situations we have on the team, offensive line and wide receivers not being just the absolute best, I think, some people say it's a bad position to put him in, especially since they're playing the Atlanta Falcons Sunday, who have a good defense, right? So there are some who say, hey, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea to put him out there, but you gotta pull the trigger at some point. We got so many games left this year. You just need to see where we stand with this guy. Does he have potential? Can he be the guy? Should we build around him? Obviously, this draft is a very quarterback-heavy draft. A lot of talent coming out of college in this draft coming up in April. So maybe you look ahead to that and say, let's try and get a guy there. The Titans have a ton of cap space. You've got some interesting free agent acquisitions you could make at wide receiver and things like that could help, a young quarterback, whether it's Will Levis or somebody else. But it just feels like right now we're just prolonging the inevitable. And I think we're on the precipice of, something's got to give because the trade deadline is now less than a week away. The Titans will play a game 48 hours before the trade deadline. And if they lose it, you probably lean towards certain guys. We've heard names like Danico Autry, Tier Tart, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins, even Traylon Burks' name's been thrown around. Ryan Tannehill's name's been thrown in there as guys who could be traded for draft capital. And if you lose Sunday, that probably furthers the idea that we're getting ready to full-on rebuild mode, right? But what happens if the Titans win? Like, what happens if Will Levis does okay? What happens if he shows a lot of promise and a lot of potential? What happens if the Titans win? What do you do then? Like, if you're Rand Carthon, if you're the Titans, what do you do? What do you do if the Titans beat the Falcons on Sunday? And what if they look good? What if Levis looks good? I mean, it's kind of the same situation. I look at like the Chicago Bears. They started another guy while Justin Fields is hurt, and he helped them win a game. And they hadn't been winning a whole lot. And I don't think it's going to continue. But like, what if that guy keeps winning? What if that guy that is in there for Justin Fields while he's hurt, what do you do if that guy does well and keeps winning? Look at San Francisco last year, right? Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, comes in. Guy did pretty good. Ends up, they went to the NFC title game. And now he's back this year. I know he's had a couple of tough outings in the last couple of weeks, but like, he kept winning, and they got rid of Trey Lance, who they drafted 4th overall, right? Got rid of Jimmy G, got rid of everybody. They said, this is our guy because we put him in. We didn't plan on keeping him in, but he did such a good job. We kept him. So what if that happens with Will Levis? What does this team do? Do you still trade guys even if he looks good Sunday? Even if the Titans win Sunday? Do you still trade, fellas? Do you still treat it as a rebuild? Or you turn around on Thursday night and play Pittsburgh? What if you win both? Now you're at 500. Now you're 4-4. It's a very unique time. I have no idea what I am about to tune into on Sunday. I have no clue. I have no clue what the quarterback situation, my thought is that Vrabel's just mouthing off. He knows they're going to start Levis and play Levis for at least majority of the game, if not the whole time. I can't believe that he would actually do the alternating series. I can't believe that he would actually do the, back and forth between the two of them. Not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying that would be ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous. But I think Vrabel's mouthing off. I think he's mouthing off. I think he's mad that somebody leaked the news to Ian Rappaport. I think it's Levis's time. It's his opportunity to show what he can do. And I'm excited to see that. I'm excited. I'm very interested in seeing what Will Levis can offer. I know he's a rookie. I'm not going in with unrealistic expectations. But I'm just interested. I'm interested to see what can happen with him at the helm. We'll see. I want to see Levis, and I'm sure most of you do too. We'll see. Tune into the Two Tone Talk podcast this Friday. We'll be previewing all the games and specifically talking about Titans Falcons. Thank you guys. Bye.